Phoebe does a wonderful job of really using the costumes to set the scene, and it really, really throws you into the world of the play. And I, of course, take a special interest to that anyway.
When you give a character a distinct color that the audience can associate with them, they become easier to recognize. Like, you know, if the lady in purple comes back, they'll be like, I remember her, that's the one in purple. And it helps them, you know, outline those new people in their minds. But also it's really good at sort of telling you about the character's place in the world and their relationships with each other, and you know, who has colors in common and who has colors that are oppositional.
My favorite Hawking costume pieces are the ones that I have worked on in some way. So the hat that Mrs. Brown wears in part 2, Clara's new gorgeous purple ball gown.
It fits me, it's comfortable, and it's super pretty.
But probably my absolute favorite, if I had to pick just one, would be young Victoria's red ball gown in Gilded Cages.
Our costume designer Jen does such an amazing job at creating these authentic pieces, you know, and it is to have something made like literally to your body when you have some body image issues, when you're not exactly comfortable, to like be able to wear this fabulous clothing and have that clothing help tell the story is just such a great gift.
So in part 2, there is this opening scene in which Mary is pretending to be a noble lady at a ball to eavesdrop on people's conversations. And the dress I got to wear for that was amazing. I believe it was a wedding gown that Phoebe dyed blue. Mary's color is somewhere between a sky blue and a royal blue. So everything I wear is in somewhere in that color scheme. But it was dyed blue. I felt like Cinderella. It was fantastic. I have videos of me twirling. I love that dress so much.
My favorite instance of color coding in the Hawking shows probably going to be Mrs. Frost, actually, and her light blue.
I decided when we knew that Mrs. Frost was going to have this like jaw-dropping Bond villain ball gown that I wanted to see if I could take that on. So I actually built the entire thing along with my sewist friend Cari, and it's stunning, and it is painful with the necklace that actually like digs into your throat, but it's a really good metaphor for Mrs. Frost pushing up against the bonds of this world, which all wants to hurt her, same with Mrs. Hawking, but she pushes right into it. So this gown is incredible. It has a detachable bustle on it, and it just snaps on right before, back when we were doing it on stage, it was a quick change, and they just snap it on my butt and off I would go.
Hi there, my name is Matt, and I'm inviting you to get ready with me as I prepare to play Arthur Swan in the Mrs. Hawking plays.